So I'm just going to take you through some basic drum processing, how I like to process my drums. Once you've got a groove, okay, cool. So I'm just going to take you through how I process my drums. Once I've got a groove going, I'll bus all the drums to a main drum group, and then within that drum group I'll create a subgroup called hats. This is mostly just so I can process them slightly differently, put some sidechain on. Here I'm literally just sidechaining to the kick and snare. You can hear that doing its thing. And then on the main drum group, I'll just add a little bit of glue from Cytomic the glue. It's just really slightly bringing the threshold down and bringing up the makeup and just slightly compressing together. And then after that, I'll use camel fat just to sort of bring up the level a little bit. Add a slight distortion to the drums, and then sometimes add a little bit top end from the exciter, just kind of depending on what sound I'm going for. If I'm going for like quite a chilled liquidy drum style, then I probably won't even really use camel fat. I might use like a slight bit of the tube and then a little bit of the exciter. But yeah, if I'm looking for a pretty ragged sound, I'll just use the mech and the tube, or like a combination of all three. But yeah, you can just hear them doing their work. So yeah, adding a bit of tube. It's quite subtle, but yeah, it adds a nice like slight level to the sound, a bit of a slight distortion. Exciter bringing up the top end very slightly. Yeah, and then the mech just really rags it. So yeah, usually I just sort of kind of go through each and just decide how much of each I want within the drum sound. Sometimes I just won't want any mech, just a bit of excitement, or sometimes I want a tiny bit of tube, and that's it, you know. Very subtle, but it's just adding a bit more level and a bit more sort of distortion to the drum sounds. So yeah, I hope you found this useful.